Hello, I'm so excited to be with you today to share with you about the Soul Mastery Clearing Immersion Intensive. Why at this time would my guides say, let's do an Akashic Records Soul Mastery Clearing Immersion Intensive? I mean, it's so intense already, right? In the world, there's so much going on. It feels like we're just trying to stay above water sometimes, often, and there's huge transitions going on in our lives, and we just don't know where it's all going, and yet we know it's going somewhere, right? But I understand that feeling that, gosh, I'm just trying to make enough money to make it all work. I'm trying to move from my old job into what I want to really be doing, moving my dreams forward, finding that perfect partner, doing everything that I can to be able to heal and clear my physical body and have a greater sense of well-being available to me. So why are you putting in front of me a Soul Mastery Clearing Intensive? What does that have to do with anything? And how would that possibly help me? The timing right now. Yes, we are moving at the end of this year towards a whole new beginning. January 2017 is a one number, as many people will talk about. As we do that, it is paramount as we move forward to that time, and we're already in the energy of a lot of creativity happening. As we move towards that, there are deep-seated patterns that we all have we don't understand. I've tried everything. Why can I not get past this one wall, this limitation, this challenge, this physical embodiment of a pattern that I just don't get it anymore? Autoimmune diseases, you name it, they're up, 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 up. It's not just about the crazy political arena that there is so much so-called chaos going on. So my guides are so beautiful. They're saying, we want all of you to feel the depth of connection to the vibration of a soul reunion with all that you are as a soul, and all the peeps, all the soul family members that you have and have had many incarnations with, and it's time for you to start meeting with those people more. You know you want to step out into the world, but the feeling is right now, yikes, I'm going to step out into the world with all these crazy people who are unconscious. You need the support of your soul family. How do you get more of that support? How do you magnetize that to you? How do you connect with all those amazing people you know must be out there because you're here, right? You couldn't be the only one that's as amazing as you are. And I'm just patting you on the back a little bit because you are amazing. So how do you connect with those beings, those people, your soul tribe? How do you connect with the nature of what it feels like to be that rich, abundant, wealthy, love-filled soul that you know you are, connected to the infinite? We don't totally focus on clearing the patterns, but we have to make space for all of this that you have been forever to come forward and be here now. So I want you in these 14 days of the Soul Mastery Clearing Immersion Intensive to understand your soul wounds at a very deep level. Understand how to apply them to your life now. Understand some of the collective soul pattern wounds that this world is crippled by and that your beloved people in your life are crippled by, so you can not heal and help them necessarily all the time, but have an understanding, oh, I have compassion now. This is what the majority of people are working with. These collective wounds of separation. We're going to go into the Akashic record field. Again, not only to work with the patterns that are coming up for you right here and right now and how they relate to your soul challenges, but we're going to look at the collective and do some very big energy work to move those patterns, to bring in more space for this new world, this new earth, this new collective of the magnification of our incredible soul nature, our spirit to come in. So it's not so much about ascending, healing and ascending, healing and ascending. You've heard me say that before. It's about receiving and being a vibrant receptor site for all that Spirit has to bring. Making space and making priorities so that the soul that you are can connect to the largeness through the Akashic record field of the soul that you have been for many, 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 many lifetimes out in the universe, available to that soul reunion of all that you can be. And as you pour that in an intensive, in an immersion, your whole life changes completely and you get a fresh start, which is what this time is about. Clearing the slate and getting a fresh start without having to heal every little piece along the way. Whew, let's go to the deepest level. That's why I got into this work in the first place, to go to the deepest level, removing the barnacles on your soul to make space for that reunion with love, the infinite, the all of creation, the abundance and prosperity that your soul lives in. I want you in your humanity, connected beautifully to your soul's wealth, to have that experience. And that is why my beloved guides have said this is the time to do this immersion in the midst, yes, in the midst of what we call an election cycle. When everything is a little bit chaotic, we get to move those patterns and have a fresh start that really heralds in the thrill of being alive, being in love with life itself, which is our universal birthright. So I invite you, the details are below, to join us in this incredible immersion in the intensity of your soul's gifts and strengths and purposes. Let that be the power, let that be the fuel, combined with all love, for you to move forward into this new life that you know is being created right now for you, and you want it to be an embodied reality that is filled with so much joy. That's what I want for you. So take a look at the details below, and I will remind you, do not let money get in the way. If you have some difficulty looking at the price, which is very little, if you have difficulty, say to me, hey, let's do a payment plan. Let's come up with something creative. I know if your heart and soul says yes to this, we will get creative and come up with a way for you to experience everything you are here to experience. We are with you. Let the magic begin.